guys. All right, it's been a while since I've been on here. Sorry about that. We've been on vacation and then we just have so much craziness going on right now. So, something I've been wanting to do for a long time is show all of Maskcara's makeup brushes. There are 7 of them, and my handy dandy little box here. If you order the Maskcara clutch, it comes in this box and it's perfect storage for all of your brushes. You can fit sponges in there too. You can even throw in your actual mascara and have everything you need. So anyway, the brushes are all 2-in-1. So you get 2 brushes for the price of 1, and that just kind of goes hand in hand with Kara's whole value behind this product is that she wanted to save time when she did her makeup. She didn't want it to be a long layering process. She wanted you to be able to have everything you need in one compact and a brush or 2. So it just makes it easier because then you don't have, you have technically 14 brushes here, but you only actually have physically 7. So it saves you time and space and money as well. So anyway, I'm going to just show you all the brushes. So the first one I'm going to start with is the 30-second hack. This is like the basic brush that Kara started with. So the way I like to use it, and there's really no wrong or right way to use these. They have endless possibilities. I use this smaller end. You can see it's a little pointed here for my highlighting. I use this bigger end for my contouring on this side, and then I flip it over and do my blush on this side. And I keep one of these in my clutch with me, and I can do my whole face of makeup with just this brush. And like that's what I do at the gym. After I work out, I use this brush and my clutch. So those are the ways I like to use this May brush. The next brush that you can hack with, highlight and contour, is the detail hack. So obviously it has a smaller end here and then a more flat, defined contouring end. I actually lately like to use this end for highlighting. I like to cover as much area in as little time as possible because my kids never give me time to get ready. So that's why mascara has been such a big hit for me, because it makes everything so easy, but it still looks flawless. This end you can use if you like a more defined contour line, not a big one, just very thin. You can use that. Or some people like to use this to get up in the eye area more. If you have bad bags under your eyes or circles, this can be good for highlighting. And you can use each end for highlighting and contouring. That goes back to the amazing Restore brush cleaner. This is still the first bottle I ever bought back in November. It is only down to here. So I'm telling you, this really does last more than a year, because as well as doing my own makeup and cleaning my makeup brushes every other time I use them, I've used this for all my makeovers too. So this little $29 bottle will last you over a year. But the thing that I like most about it is that you can spray your brushes and clean them off and use them immediately. So a lot of times I use this big end to highlight. If I don't have any small areas that I'm going in, I'll just use this all over, spray it off, and then use it to contour as well. I like using, this is my favorite contouring end, because you just kind of can press up in there and find where that cheekbone is and get it exactly where you want it. And it's just real easy to go along the hairline as well. And then obviously super easy to swipe and just kind of pull down that contour. And then sometimes I'll flip it over and use this end to contour my nose. So that is Detail Hack and its uses. The next one I'm going to show you is B Squared. That's probably the next most popular one. This one was one of the ones I thought, oh, I can get by without using that. I don't need it. But of course, obviously I had to try it. Being an artist, I got all the brushes. So blush end is the smaller, more firm end. Bronzer end is the big fluffy end. This has become my favorite brush because I like to, well, first of all, I am not good at putting on blush. So I would always have like either a giant cheek full of pink color, or I would have like a small area not big enough. But this blush end is like the perfect size for you. It makes it easy. Makeup for dummies. That's what I need. So I like that because it's the perfect size to put it on there. And then this bronzer, I always cover it in bronzer, and then I take it along here, up here to make it look like I've got color, sometimes down the nose, and then sometimes I'll just kind of go all over at the end to add a little color everywhere. And then this brush has changed my life. This was the brush that I thought I didn't need at all, and I hardly even tried. But then someone told me that it had changed their makeup game as far as being oily. So this end of the Power Powder brush, very tight. I would have never thought about using it for powder because I just usually thought you used a big fluffy end for powder. But this, you can see it all demonstrate. When you use the Vanilla Dust setting powder or the Cayman bronzer, you can see the difference in my skin. Look at that. Like, I'm an oily person, and this just covers it up perfectly. And you just kind of press this into your skin, and it will change your life. So when I do my hack, I start with Stay Spray, since I'm oily. Then I do my highlight, contour, lip and cheek, and illuminator. Use Stay Spray again. Then that's when I come in there with the Vanilla Dust and this Power Powder, and I go over. And I only use the Vanilla Dust in my highlighted areas. I actually take the bronzer, the powder bronzer, and use that in the contoured areas and on top of my, so I use the darker one in the contoured areas, the lighter one in the highlighted areas. But this will change, like oily chin, nose, forehead area. This presses that powder into your skin, and you won't have to worry about oiliness anymore. You can also use this, like the other end here. I've heard some people using it for contouring, and I've also heard of some girls using it for their highlight. So, just new ways to try stuff. Multitasker. So if you're only going to get one of the small brushes, this is probably the one to get, because you can use this for eyeshadows. But my main use I get out of this one is I apply my lip color with this end, and the smaller end I use my contour to line my lips. And if I don't have my brow brush handy, I also use it to fill in my brows. So I usually use my contour color to line my lips and to fill in my brows. I can use it to contour my nose as well. I'm trying to think if there's any other ways I usually use this one. But that's one of the reasons I love the versatility of the makeup, because that contour you can use as an eyeshadow, an eyeliner. You can use it to fill in your brows, you use it to contour, and use it to line your lips. So you really can do everything with that one compact. This one is eyeshadow everything. So it has a fluffy end, a big fluffy end. I use that to windshield wipe. And then the smaller, more blunt end, I use that to line my eyes right along here. And if I'm doing a serious eyeline game, then I actually Stay Spray on this end, dip it in one of my dark shadow colors, and line my eye. And that really works as an actual eyeliner. It turns that powder almost into a liquid, and that will stay all day that way. But once again, however you like to use it. And the last one is Know Your Angles brow brush. I have blonde, thin eyebrows, so I really do like to use either my contour or some of my shadow colors. I like to use Oak A lot of people like to use Trust and fill in your brows. And then kind of comb them. I even use this sometimes to comb out my lashes before applying mascara. So then you have the wonderful perfector sponges. They come in a container like this. There's pink and blue. You will get these damp and they will expand. You get them wet a few times, squeeze it out, and they'll just continue expanding as you get them wet and squeezing them out. So this will get big and fluffy. And then you can also even spray it with the Stay Spray before rolling it on your skin. But when I first started using the mascara, I had never highlighted or contoured. And so I would be applying contour like too heavy or in the wrong spot. This is like a magic eraser. You can just dab it on an area until everything that you don't want there is lifted. If it's a really bad mess up, I mean, you can even wipe, but wiping will take the makeup away. So I just like to dab this, but even after I've applied my highlight and contour, my lip and cheek and illuminator, I will spray with Stay Spray, and then I just kind of roll this. My biggest area that I do it is where I have like little fine lines. This will pick up just enough that the makeup, the cream makeup, won't settle into your fine lines. So that's a big step. So highly recommend those. And you, like I said, always use them damp, and you can spray them with Stay Spray as well if you don't want to spray the Stay Spray directly on your skin. So that is how you don't have to fear highlighting and contouring, because this will, Mal, so resourceful. Hi, Tara. So you can always correct. Little magic eraser perfector sponge. So I just want to show you all the brushes. I highly recommend storing them in the clutch box if you get it. And there is a year warranty on all of these brushes. So if you ever have any issue with your brush, or if bristles start to come out or something goes wrong with it, just text or email your artist, or direct message us here on Facebook, and we will talk to our Ask girls that help us, and they will send you out a new brush the next day. So never hesitate to ask us if you have any questions or any problems. And I guess I could have actually done my makeup as I sat here. But I just wanted to show you all of the wonderful ways to use these. And we do the giveaways. We give these away if you are hosting a party, or if you refer 3 friends. So if you're in need of a brush, that's a good way to get one. So if you have any questions, drop them below. And I just wanted to share that. Bye, guys.